Now, the death of an Indian prisoner in Pakistan is adding fuel to the fire of an already tense relationship. India is demanding justice from Pakistan after an Indian prisoner, Sarabjit Singh, was killed by fellow inmates. Singh was convicted of carrying out a string of bombings in Pakistan more than 20 years ago, and he'd been on death row since 1991. India's Prime Minister called Singh a brave son of India, and that his attackers must be brought to justice. Pakistan says it will hand Singh's body over to the Indian authorities as soon as possible.
Sarabjit Singh was attacked by fellow prisoners in a Lahore jail last week. He'd been sentenced to death 16 years ago for spying and involvement in bomb attacks in Punjab. 2 men have now been charged with his murder.
We're making efforts so his body is handed over to us as soon as possible. Our foreign ministry is holding talks with the Pakistan government. And once the body comes, a funeral will be conducted as per the wishes of his family.
They've handed his body over to the Indian High Commission. The mortal remains will be brought back to India by air, and they will be handed over to his family for conducting his last rites. A team of 8 doctors conducted an autopsy on him. Sarabjit died in the wee hours today after battling for life for the past 6 days in Lahore's Jinnah Hospital. Pakistan's Foreign Office said that Sarabjit Singh died due to cardiac arrest.
Pakistan has charged Amir Aftab, one of Sarabjit Singh's fellow inmates, for his murder. This is the image of the man accused of murdering Sarabjit Singh on your screens right now. He was the leader of the group that beat Sarabjit Singh to the point that he was driven into a coma and then finally died of his injuries late last night. Sarabjit Singh's family, of course, now on their way to Amritsar. In fact, I believe, according to the latest reports, they've just reached Amritsar, where they will be receiving the body when it comes in later today. But earlier, Rahul Gandhi met the family in a meeting which lasted almost an hour. It was apparently a deeply emotional meeting where Rahul Gandhi was in tears, along with, of course, Dalbir Kaur, Sarabjit Singh's sister, who spent 8 years campaigning for his release, who said that her brother had become a martyr and that Pakistan had hidden facts of his attack and his health. She urged political parties to unite for a strong collective response to Pakistan, saying that the conviction was a case of mistaken identity, as well as saying that the attack last week was pre-planned and that there was a threat to Sarabjit Singh's life.
Mr. Prasad, what is your first reaction to this unfortunate news that has come from Pakistan?
It is a cruel murder of Sarabjit, an Indian. He was in Pakistani jail, and the responsibility was Pakistan government to ensure his safety and security. But I'm very pained about the gross indifference of the government of India. In the wake of hanging of Ajmal Kasab and Afzal Guru, it was natural there will be some reaction there. Did the government of India impress upon the government of Pakistan to ensure that all the Indian convicts there are given adequate security? We would like to know from the government of India what was strong measures taken, why it was not conveyed earlier. There have been instances in the past, one of the Indian convicts was killed there, you know it very well. Therefore, it is, I'm sorry to say, it is deeply regrettable, painful, and I condemn the attitude of government of India.
आज पूरे हिंदुस्तान को एक हो जाना चाहिए। पहले वाजपेयी की पीठ पर इन्होंने छुरा मारा था मुशर्रफ ने, आज डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह की पीठ पर छुरा मारा, आज हिंदुस्तान की भावनाओं का कत्ल किया, आज हम पर हमला किया। कभी हमारे जवानों का सिर कत्ल कर देना, कभी उनके हाथ पैर काट देना, और हमें ये शुरू से संदेश दे रहे थे कि हमारे नापाक इरादे, ना हम सुधरे हैं ना हम सुधरेंगे, हमें सुधारोगे तो हम सुधरेंगे, जवाब देना होगा, हम सबको एक होना पड़ेगा।
Do you plan to make this an international issue?
Right now, we are trying to handle what is an emotional issue. We are in a state of mourning. We are sad. We want the body to be brought back to India.
The BJP and the opposition, of course, has made this an issue as yet another example of your soft foreign policy and lack of governance. What is it that you would want to say to the BJP today?
I don't want to score points for the BJP. I think there are some moments in which we can share one voice and one sentiment. I'm sad that even in this moment they are not willing to share one voice and one sentiment.
And you don't see this as a failure on the part of the Indian government not to be able to get him back alive?
I feel this is humanity. I don't think this is an issue of government.
मैं इतना ही कहना चाहता हूं कि अंतर्राष्ट्रीय जगत में कांग्रेस लेड यूपीए गवर्नमेंट ने भारत की छवि को धूमिल किया है। हमारा जो लेवल ऑफ डिप्लोमेटिक रिलेशन है पाकिस्तान के साथ उसे स्केल डाउन किया जाना चाहिए और फॉर द टाइमिंग जो पाकिस्तान में भारत के कमिश्नर हैं उन्हें भारत वापस बुलाना चाहिए।
और इन्हां दी डेथ दा मेन कारण जिहड़ा है वो सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट की कांग्रेस गवर्नमेंट की अनगहली है, डिप्लोमैटिक फेलियर है। सरकारी मान सत्कार जो मैक्सीमम हुंदा है उहदे नाल उन्हां दा सत्कार करदा और दूजा उन्हां दीयां दो बेटियां दोवां नूं सरकार नौकरी ते